His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaurnita, deities names?
Yeah,
Nitai, Shri Shri Nitai Mayapur Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Kalachand ji Bhagavan ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Yashodanandana Jayo Vrajajana Ranjana Jayo Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Jayo Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jayo Kunja Vihari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jayo Kunja Vihari O Yamuna Tiravanachari Jayo Kunja Vihari Yamuna Kunja Vihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Vihari Jayo Radha Jayo Kunja Vihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Vihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. श्री श्री राधा कालचंद जी भगवान की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री श्री निताय गौरांग की जय। श्री श्री निताय मायापुर चंद्र भगवान की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Hare Krishna. So we'll do some prayers, Prabhuji. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाता सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त श्रीराधा कान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Prabhuji's and Mataji's, Dandavats. So I'm very happy to serve you all today at Gita Mandir temple. So let us actually dedicate all of our services for the health point of view at the lotus feet of His Holiness Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Sri Jayapataka Swami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. So all of our services today we will dedicate it to at His Holiness lotus feet. And I am again thankful to Sarvagna Govinda Prabhuji and all of you Prabhujis for giving an opportunity to serve. So the topic is signs of the soul, right? So many times in Krishna consciousness we discuss we are not this body, we are the soul and all like that. But still, at least people like myself, I still act only on the bodily platform. So it is, in one sense, it is better to going back to the fundamentals and hear more and more and more about the signs of the soul. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, "Ascharyavat paschati kaschidenam." Many people look at this subject matter of signs of the soul as ascharyavat. They are amazed. Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanya. They also are super amazed when they speak about vadati. Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanya. When people speak about the signs of soul, people are really amazed. How, really? Wow. Oh, I'm not this body? And Srila Prabhupada actually very nicely gives so many examples. The best examples. I don't think spiritual science has been so easily explained. The most complex subject matter has been made easy to understand, at least not at the spiritual platform, but at least at the bodily platform. So easy through the books of Srila Prabhupada. How many of you agree? Yes. So, he gives a nice example of a car and a passenger. Anybody can understand. Even small children can. We have youngsters here, the younger generation who are going to take forward. Thanks for joining today, beta. Yeah. You guys are high schoolers? Middle school. Okay. See, the middle schoolers and, by this program, so many kids actually come. The program is going on, right? Yeah, see, that program is on. More important program is that program, actually. This is okay, but that is the most important because that's the greatest service Gita Mandir is offering for all the children, right? Because you are putting a seed for future. Yeah. So, even kids can understand. Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanya. Ascharyavat chainam anya shrunoti. People hear about this soul, shrunoti. And they're very, wow, amazed. Prabhupada is giving example of a car and a passenger. If you sit in the car as a passenger, I'm asking to the younger generation now here. If you sit in the car, are you the car? No, right? You are different from the car. Yeah? It's simple, right? Anybody can understand. So car is an external object, but inside that there is a passenger who is driving it. So similarly, this body is like that car, the external shell, but inside that shell is the living entity. The true self is living. That is called Atma. It's called what? There you go. These guys are really intelligent. So Srila Prabhupada makes it super, super easy for us to understand. Ascharyavat chainam anya shrunoti shrutvapyenam vedana chaiva kaschit. In spite of hearing so much from day one, many of us are practicing Krishna consciousness for many years. Easily plus more than a decade. Many? Shrutvapyenam, what is that? Shrutvapyenam vedana chaiva kaschit. Vedana chaiva kaschit. In spite of hearing so much, Mr. Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, not Das, thinks that I can do anything. It doesn't get into the consciousness that I am the Das. So some look upon the soul amazing, some describe him as amazing, while others, even after hearing about so much, cannot understand the soul at all. Hence, the need for, the science of the soul is there. It may be a very fundamental subject, which we already have heard long back, many, many, many times. Many of us have gone through that science of self-realization, right? When we were in Bensalem, Prabhuji, and we were all going through that same sessions. So we are all hearing that so many years, but still, I'm talking about myself, still no change in me. Hence, I thought, I will again, for my own purification's sake, revisit that topic. Especially in Bhagavad Gita, after the first chapter, once Arjuna gives all his reasons for not to fight, as soon as Bhagavan Vacha, as soon as Lord Shri Krishna opens his lotus mouth and starts speaking, the first thing he says is, Asocyan anvasochastvam prajnavadamsha bhashase gatasu nagatasumscha nanu sochanti pandita. He says, Asocyan anvasochastvam. Tvam, you, asocyan means not worthy of lamentation. Not worthy of lamentation. Let's say if you have $1 million, okay, and you are going on a business trip, and a $5 bill you forgot because somewhere you put it something and then it lost. Will you, oh, I lost my $5, like that? I mean, we have to value money, no doubt, but just to understand. Now you have to take a flight urgently, and will you lament for that $5, or you will miss the probably 10th, to go to India business class is $10,000, I think, right? Easily. Will you worry about the 10,000 class, the business class flight to miss, or will you worry about that $5? Which one will you value? Flight. You have to take the flight because you may have to go, you have to do so many other things. We don't know, right? So, Asocyan, not worthy of lamentation. Asocyan, anvasochastvam, and you are lamenting. Prajnavadam shabhashase, and you are nicely packaging that in your messaging as prajna vadam shabhashase, as if you are speaking like great learned language. So sometimes we can actually package any message nicely and then speak. It's all about marketing always. Whatever we say, if you put it in a nice way, then people can easily be convinced. No, don't worry, no problem.
Like this project, go like this.
Yeah, I think okay. Yeah. Then I will put it like this. Yeah. Prajnavadamsya bhashase. Gatasoon agatasoomscha. Gatasoon means last, past tense, past. Gata. Agata means not past. It means in the past as well as in future. Nanu na anusochanti pandita. Anusochanti means the people, pandita, the real people, they don't, they don't lament for this. Okay? While speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. So actually in one sentence, Lord Shri Krishna, as soon as he opens his lotus mouth, he is giving the current situation and the future goal one should aspire as a sadhaka. What is the current situation? Lamenting. I don't have my green card. Oh, I don't have my H1B, it's just got renewed, but I don't know if I go to India I'll get stuck or not. All of us has these kind of problems, right? On top of it, all these what are they called? ICE agents they can knock on my door. Nowadays they are knocking on the doors of businesses also. All those kind of things. So much of noise. So that is my current state, lamenting always. Now SpaceX has released their thing. I put my $10,000. Will it go up or down? What will happen to my 401k portfolio? Or somebody may have a business problem. Somebody may have relationships problem. What will happen to my kids? Will they go to the right college? Will they make the right friendships? So many things like that. So asocyan anvasochastvam prajnavadamscha bhashase. So I am always lamenting. That is my current state. But Lord Shri Krishna says, this future state, na anusochanti pandita. Pandita, the dhiras, the learned, do not lament. Why? Because they understand the science of soul. So that's how Lord Shri Krishna opens. He gives a perfect path. From where I am, what should be my... So what is our goal as a sadhakas? We should become what? Dash, fill in the blank. Panditas, correct. Pandita means not somebody who just quotes from Shastra and all. Pandita means one who has experienced and learned the Atma Jnana based on the Veda Vangmaya and acts according to that. They are called Acharyas, Bhagavatam and Bhagavatar. Bhagavatam means Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatar means one who lives by those principles of Bhagavatam. And then he goes on to say, Krishna directly jumps. No beating around the bush. Natve vaham jatunasham, natvam neme janadhipa, nachaiva na bhavishyama, sarve vayamatah param. What does that mean? Natva eva aham. Okay, never you and me. Jatunasham. At any time, we did not, right? Asam means exist. Never was there a time when you, me, and all this, what is the next thing? Natveva aham jatunasam, nachaiva? No. Natvam neme, natvam neme janadhipa. Janadhipa means all these kings. Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor there will be in future that all these kings will cease to exist, right? Nachaiva na bhavishyama sarve vayamatah param. we will always exist in the past, we are existing today, and we will exist in future. It's simple, right? And even the Mundaka Upanishad and Kathopanishad also says, Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetanana Eko Bahunam Jo Vidadhati Kaman. There is a tree, right? And on the tree there are two birds. Many times this Mundaka Upanishad as well as Kathopanishad visits the same concept. Many times. Srila Prabhupada in his purports very beautifully explains. And all these purports are coming from the Acharyas only. So the commentaries of Srila Jiva Goswami, Srila Prabhupada actually has, if you read Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada, you are directly covering all the sandarbhas of the Acharyas, because he has taken the best essence of all of them and has put it into purpose. And on top of it, you get the bonus of the realizations of Srila Prabhupada. So you get multiple, it enhances. Sukhamukhad amrita drava samyutam, right? The same Srimad Bhagavatam, same Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken by whom? Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Where did he learn that from? Srila Vyasadeva. Now in the audience, who is there? Narada Muni is there. Vyasadeva is there. Vyasadeva is surprised. Is this the same Bhagavatam that I taught to him? Why? Because the Sukhamukhad Amrita Drava Samyutam. It's coming like a Amrita, more nectar, more enhanced. So Srila Prabhupada's purports are also more enhanced. Srila Jiva Goswami has already added so much of nectar into the Sandarbhas, by giving his own commentaries to whatever that was already given by Srila Vyasadeva. Now on top of it, again now Srila Prabhupada is relishing that and adding his own experiences and even further enhancing and giving it to us. And yet I don't have time to read. We don't have time to read. So that is a problem. Okay. So these saintly people can see within and without, attain perfect and eternal peace. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetanam. That shloka, the meaning is that Nityo Nityanam, among the eternal beings, he is Nitya. Chetanas Chetanam, that has the consciousness, he is the one. Eko Bahunam Jo Vidadhati Kama. But there is only one person who is the supreme person, who is able to satisfy the needs of all the others. We are right now enjoying this electricity, but there is what do you call that? The powerhouse. There is one here, right? Probably Frisco. In that Legacy, there is one. So that is the powerhouse. One powerhouse is fulfilling the needs of all the citizens of Frisco. One supreme soul, he is known by different names. He is the primary name of that supreme soul is Shri Krishna, Govinda. So he is satisfying the needs of all of us. Now those saintly persons who actually can see that supreme soul within and without, outside, can enjoy can experience the bliss, Brahma Ananda. They can experience the bliss. Okay. Then, so this is the science of soul. Okay. Those who have, now Krishna gave the path. Now Lord Shri Krishna is talking about what the saintly people who have taken that path would experience. Right. Now Lord Shri Krishna is going back to the roots again. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhiras tatra na muhyati. Now again he is talking about the dhiras, the panditas. Again he is talking about the ideal person one should become. So when we take up Krishna consciousness, Krishna in the second chapter, as soon as he started speaking, he is giving what that future state has to be for all of us. Dhira, we have to become Dhira. We have to become Dhira, Pandita. Dhira means sober person. Dehinosmin yatha dehe. Kaumaram yavvanam jara. Dehinosmin means of the embodied. Dehi means, Deha means body. Deha means what? Body. Dehi means one who is living in the body. Let's say you go to summer, right? Many of them go to a vacation. A lot of us go to vacation. So you go to this place, that place, and if you go to the vacation, then you will obviously there you will take a hotel. There is hotel, and then you check into the hotel. Deha is that hotel, Sharira, this hotel. I'm giving an analogy, right? And when you check into that hotel, then you are Dehi. Okay? Dehinosmin yatha dehe, kaumaram yavvanam jara. So just like the inside, the living entity of this body is passing through multiple stages. Kaumaram, when you are younger, then you have yavvanam. Yavvanam means youth. Kaumaram, yavvanam, jara. Jara means old age. We pass through all this, right? The living entity is passing through, but the external shell is changing. Just like, I didn't go to Hawaii yet, but I have been told that in Hawaii, all these islands are there. So when you go day one, you will check into one hotel. And after you're done there, all the names are also Moi Goi, all those different names are there. I can't even pronounce them. So you you go to one hotel to the next hotel, right? As soon as you're done with one island, you go to the next hotel. Any one of us, right? Vacation. So you check out from one hotel to the other hotel. Similarly, while we are living in this body also, we are actually checking out and checking into multiple bodies. When we were born, where is that body? You used to like a small baby. Anybody disagrees that we were not a baby at one point of time? I'm directly born like this, like Sukadeva Goswami. Yeah? Sukadeva Goswami, when he came out, is fully matured directly. Anybody here claims that the Sukadeva Goswami style birth? No, right? We had a small baby boy or girl. Where is that body? Then we checked out. So scientifically also we check in and check out into this hotel called body every 7 years. When you go to Hawaii, maybe 3 days, once in one hotel, 3 days, right? But when in this life hotel, we are checking in this vacation called life, we are going through so many hotel check-in and check-out. Now, every vacation is not only fun. I have been on some vacations where it was miserable. I went to I went to a vacation in California. By the way, California, everybody be very careful. I've heard at least this many examples of people whose cars were broken, lost their passports, money, luggage, everything. And that happened to me too. Yeah. So it's common there. One guy broke all the cars, like in 5 minutes, 30 cars. Even we just taking pictures, but he took our own picture, real picture. So like that. So in this life, dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. As I am checking in, checking out every 7 years, one deha, kaumaram yavvanam jara. Tatha dehantar prapti. Just like the way at the time of death, then you are checking the entire vacation, you are taking a new vacation in a different world. Tatha dehantar prapti dhira satra na mohyati. A dhira, a sober person again, is not bewildered by such changes. One should not be surprised by change in this world. Change is the constant. Change is constant in this world. But in the spiritual world, change is not there, does not exist. It's all nitya. Everything is existing all the time. The so-called states that we are experiencing in this world is simultaneously existing forever in the spiritual world. It's difficult to understand. Okay? If you are here, all of you are here. Prabhuji is here right now. Are you in your home? You are only here. Right? But in the spiritual world, you can exist simultaneously here and there. That's the thing. But we can't understand because we live in a relative dual world. Dual world means binary, 0, 1. We can only understand 0, 1. We can't understand another state, right? So, signs of soul. Then Krishna talks about Matra Sparshastu Kaunteya Shitoshna Sukha Dukkadaha Agamo Apayino Nityas Tam Titikshasva Bharata. Matra Sparsha means what? Sparsha means touch. But sparsha also, matra sparsha also means, see, only if I touch something that I know, okay, this is hard, like that, only when you, but actual sparsha means sensual perception, understanding everything around us through our senses. Yes, everybody understands? I know that I can touch. After the program, there is nice prasadam there. Okay, so when you touch that and then put it in your mouth, then you will experience it. Oh, what a great prasadam, like that. First it is bhoga, then prasadam. So matra sparshastu kaunteya. Kaunteya, Krishna is addressing Arjuna as the son of Kunti. See, actually, this is another dimension of Lord Shri Krishna, how much love he has for us. Just like the way we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like that we are chanting always. Why? Because we fell in love with Krishna. If you fall in love with Krishna, you will chant. If you fall in love with any beloved, then you will chant their names only. But Krishna also is chanting Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, Partha, O son of Prutha, like that. He is always remembering Kunti Devi also. You understand? Every moment he is thinking of his devotees. From that standpoint, the love between the devotee and the Lord is eternal. Krishna says many times, actually in Srimad Bhagavatam, very beautiful shloka. There is that can be another theme we can discuss later. Generally, we write love letter to the Lord. Rukmini Devi wrote a love letter to Shri Krishna, right? And Krishna came and rescued her. See, the Lord himself is setting the stage. He is setting a love story. He is, stealing the girl and all. Yet we are bewildered with when we also do that. But when our kids want to fall in love and all, no, don't go after this lady, this kid, that kid, like that we say. But the Lord himself, it is the nature. It is the nature of the soul to fall in love. It is the nature of the soul to fall in love. Of course, because of our infatuation, we fall for the externals. But the real love is falling for the internals, the quality of the soul. So, matra sparshastu kaunteya, shita ushna sukha dukkha daha. Daha means that which gives. Like Mataji's name is Yashoda. Yashoda Mataji is right there. Yashoda Rani Mataji. Yashoda means Yashah Da, one who gives fame. So she gave fame to Nanda Maharaj, our Sarvagna, like that. Yashoda, the mother of Lord Krishna, she gives fame to Krishna. Lord Shri Krishna is now all famous because of his devotee Yashoda. Right? Same thing here also. Matras, Shitoshna, Shita Ushna. Shita means what? Winter. Ushna means summer. Ushna means hot. Shitoshna Sukha Dukkhadah. This world is designed to give you, both pain and pleasures. One time I was given the best employee award. They called me on the stage. We took our pictures. Within 3 months, they laid me off. What is the use? You gave him a best, best employee award. So like this, this world is designed. One day, your 401k goes up. The president says something and your Tesla stock will go really up. Next day, the guy Elon Musk will say something and he himself will dig his own thing and then it goes down. The world is designed like that. One day when you get up, you feel so happy. The other day, not happy. One day you get a rise in salary. The other day you will lose. One day you are happy. One day you are. So this is always. How many of you agree? The life is like that, like a roller coaster, right? Always up and down, up and down. If it's actually constant, only happiness also you'll get bored. Only happiness also we get bored. Actually, as we came from India, many of us have struggled and put a lot of effort, hard work. We all build ourselves here, right, Praveen? So much of hard work we have done, all of us. And what we do, we actually give that pleasure, that sukha, only sukha aspect to our kids. So I was reading in one of these WhatsApp messages I got, somebody was telling that, I gave the best of the best to my kids. And those children now are behaving like though they have no value and they have nothing to look forward also in life. So they don't have meaning, it seems. So we think that the pain that I have gone through, let me not, my children have that. But actually, I think even when Prabhuji came a couple of weeks back, he writes Ramayana books, right? What's Prabhuji? Shubhavilas Prabhuji. He was telling that the more we say no at home, you are preparing the kids for the future outside, because the outside world is designed to say only no. As soon as you give one resume, you'll get, yeah, please come. No interview. Anybody says yes to you to give you a job? Nobody says. Everywhere you go, there is no only. Right? You go for a competition, you go for a job, you go into business. Anywhere they are saying open, yeah, please come, we give you the business. No problem. Anybody saying? Is bank saying that, okay, I'll give you a lot of, they may say, I'll give you a lot of loans, but then they'll go through all the checks. Then they say, no, I'm sorry, we can't give you. Right? The only person who says yes is the temples. They'll say, please come. So much of service is there. that is the only place where without no qualification, please come, and lot of service is there. Other than that, everywhere there is competition. There is actually, nobody is saying yes. So the Prabhuji was saying, the more we say and say no to the children, the better they are prepared for outside world. The more we say yes here, granted anything the kids want, we keep giving, they will have no meaning, right? So, matra sparshastha kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkada agama apayina anitya. Agama, gama means gone. Agama means that is not gone, means appearing, always there, here. Agama apayina. Apayina means disappeared. Anitya. Anitya means it's permanent, it's non-permanent. Tam titikshasva bharata. So, Krishna is saying, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress. Non-permanent, okay? Happiness is also not permanent. In this world, Krishna is talking about this world. And disappearance also, happiness and distress also is not permanent. So if somebody is going through a lot of pain, somebody is going through a relationship problem, somebody is going through a financial trouble, don't think that will last forever. That will also be solved. One day you will come across. Because that's how that's how the world is designed. Matra sparshastha kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkada agamo apayino. So this up and down of this roller coaster are like appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. The summer season will be there forever. Right now, no. Again, winter will come. So please, if somebody is feeling distress in their life, don't worry, because that will also go. Why? That's why Krishna is saying all these ups and downs, happiness and distress are happening only because of one reason. Krishna is saying. In one shloka, so much he has given. It's happening for only one reason. What is that? Matra sparsha. Means because of the sensual perception. Only because we are perceiving the world through our senses, we are perceiving happiness and distress. Or like appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons, they arise from sense perception. Okay? Scion of Bharata. And one must learn to dash. Tolerate. Just tolerate. It's easy to say when that happens. It's easy to say on Vyasa, tolerate. Probably just tolerate. फिर बाद में जैसे उतरते ही हम then that person probably you also tolerate, not just give lectures. So the world is designed to put us in our right place. The world, that's why if we are open, really we will even if we want or not, forcibly we become humble. If we voluntarily become humble, then that is namrata, vinamrata. But if we don't become humble, also the material nature is designed to put us where we belong. That's how the nature is. Yeah. So, but this is all about current condition of our state. So Krishna is saying, Baba, first tolerate. You have to become a dhira. You have to become a sober person. So now he says, Yam hina vyatayantyete purusham purusharshabha samadukha sukham dhiram so amritatvaya kalpate. So amritatvaya kalpate. One who can withstand this ups and downs. Dhiram. So amritatvaya kalpate. Only that person has the qualification to become liberated. So now Krishna is saying an arhata. So the basic foundation of any spirituality is first get to the senses and be able to tolerate. Everything that is happening is only because of my sense perception. Hence, let me tolerate is the first foundational step. Then Krishna is saying that opens the door for you to become Krishna conscious. Sa amritatvaya kalpate. O best among the men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress and is steady in both. Sama dukkha sukham dhiram. That dhira is sama. Sama means not equal. Sama means not changing. What is I don't know what I wrote, but sometimes like doctor prescription. Unwavering, yes. Doctor prescription he writes. Sometimes if the doctor himself fails to understand what he wrote. Like that I wrote. So, sama dukkha sukham dhiram sa amritatvaya kalpate. That person can become Krishna conscious. Then he says, nasate vidyate bhavo. This is very, very important shloka. Na bhavo vidyate satah ubhayorapi drishtovantah tva anyostattva dharshibhi. This is a very, very crucial one. Na sato, what is this? Bhagavad Gita 2.16. Let's see. Na sato na asatah vidyate bhava. This is a very deep one. Okay, please pay attention here. Na means never. Asatah means, sat means what? No. Sat. Satya is truth. Sat means eternal. Asat means not eternal. Means temporary. So for many years, I think we discussed this in a Bhakti Vriksha also. Sat, I thought eternal means forever living. That aspect only I understood for all these 20 years, I was thinking. But one day I was having a conversation with another amazing devotee at a temple, and he opened my eyes, and then I went back to Srila Prabhupada's purport, and it actually gave a different meaning. I'll tell now what that is. Na asataha. Asataha means non-existent. Okay, eternal is existent forever. Asat means non-existent. Prabhupada is choosing non-existent. Vidyate bhava. So that produces bhava, means endurance. Okay, what is endurance? If somebody can open their dictionary, you have phones, open dictionary.com, say endurance, and when I ask, please give the definition of that. Na asatas vidyate bhava, na abhava vidyate satah. Bhava means endurance, I said. Abhava means changing quality. Okay. Vidyate, that produces what? Satah. It produces sat, eternal. Ubhayorapi drishtuvantas jnaninas tattvadarshiphi. No. Tvaya anyos tattvadarshiphi. Ubhayor, one who understands these both, they have declared this. Let's understand what they have declared. Please repeat after me. Those who are seers of truth. So the seers of truth means what? One who has seen the truth, experienced the truth. They are like advanced spiritualists. Yes? So Krishna is talking about those people. They have concluded that. So they have came to a conclusion. What is that? of the non-existent. In brackets, Prabhupada is saying the material body. Prabhuji, where is your hand? Show me your hand. Show me your leg, Prabhuji. You have that. Everybody has, look at your hands. Everybody look at your body. Is the body there? Is your hand there? Why is it saying non-existent? Here Prabhupada says non-existent. It's there, na? The body is there. So he is saying non-existent. So Prabhupada might have missed, or the translators might have made a mistake actually. They didn't translate correctly, right? No, let's see. So those who are the seers of truth concluded that of the non-existent, repeat. The material body, there is no endurance. End of the eternal, the soul, there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of both. Yes. So what they said, of the non-existent, nasato bhavo, nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate satah. Ubhayorapi drishtuanta. Those who have studied scrutinizingly of these two natures, they have concluded that this studying by studying the nature of the both. So let's understand what that means. Why is it called this body as Asat? Sat means eternal. Sat means eternal means that does not change. Sat not only means ever existing. Sat also means it never changes. Okay? Na sato vidyate bhavo, na asatah, of the non-existent, vidyate bhava. It produces endurance. Endurance, and can somebody tell now the definition of endurance?
Endurance is the ability to sustain prolonged physical or mental effort, resist fatigue, and withstand stress or hardship.
Thank you, Mataji. How much ever you put pressure, how much ever you try to change, vikara means changing, producing some change. It does not change. It's constant. That is called endurance. So Sat Chit Ananda, right? The Atma has the attributes of Sat Chit Ananda. Sat actually means that which does not change. It does not experience change at all. Na sato vidyato bhavo. It produces endurance. Na asat. Na bhavo vidyate satah. That which does not have endurance, right? So that I am telling ulta actually, sorry. And that the end of the eternal, there is no change. It does not produce change. The eternal means the Atma does not produce change. You understand? But the body is going through the changes. Now let us understand why the body has been translated as non-permanent, non-existent. I'll give an example. What is the time right now? By the time you said 11:31, the 11:31 microseconds would have passed. So the Kala also is going through a change. Everybody understands? The Kala energy of the Lord is going through a change in this world. Kala does not exist in the spiritual world. This is material energy only. It's difficult to understand. That's why it is eternal. So everything is going through. So your body is also going through a change. What your body right now, within microseconds, it's different from what it was. So many organisms, so many things, so much of blood is going through right now. Let's say one blood particle, it was here. See, there are veins that are pumping the blood to the heart, and there is something that's going down to, right? So is there a change happening? So anything that goes through a change is, impermanent, non-existent. It does not exist, because the moment you said that exists, even many nowadays they have this, for diabetic people they have this. You put here, then you continuously reads your sugar levels. Monitor. Now it says 120. Suddenly it says 80. Suddenly it says 90. Even the sugar levels are changing. Even you haven't had anything. Yes. So blood pressure also you take one time and again within 55 minutes later the doctor checks again blood pressure. It's different. Everything is changing. Okay, the change may be way too much or too fast or too less. The more we are inclined to the things in this world that are less changing, the less lamentation we'll experience. I'll repeat it. Everybody understood? The more we are inclined towards the objects of this world that are less changing, the more less lamentation will be there and less anxiety. The fastly changing things, for example, Kala. Kala is, if you are on a roller coaster, you go to roller coaster and then now a huge fall. It may fall only for 3 seconds. That will appear like how much? It will appear like 3 minutes. And you are all holding, oh my goodness, why did I get onto this unnecessarily? Yugayitam nimishena chakshusha pravrasayate. Krishna, whereas Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, so much I'm chanting, even each yuga, nimishena is appearing to be like in your separate yugas. Right? He's appearing. So the more, if you are attached to time, I want everything to be done in time, you will have more anxiety. Because time is changing fast. Those who are want adrenaline rush, want to do adventure, you want to do bungee jump, do this thing. Those who are attached too much that and take so much of thrill in that, they will experience more, they're more vulnerable to negative things that we experience in life. But at the same time, those who are, for example, I'll tell, a mountain, those who are attached to nature, for example, Prabhuji, for example, our Prabhuji is more attached to nature. He will always go to nature trips. So those who are attached to, for example, mountain. What is the change of mountain, frequency of the change of in the mountain? Very slow. Very, very slow. The mountain will remain. Even Giriraj, it took 500 years to come down now like this. But 5,000 years back, it was so huge, Giriraj, right? So the change in the mountains is very, so those who like mountains, those who go to the nature, they experience more bliss. When you go on a nature trip, how happy you will feel. Why? Because you are more inclined towards things that have more endurance. They go less changes. But they go through the changes. This harmonium will go through the change. This computer also will go through the change. This mic also will go through the change. Same is the case with the body too. Anything that goes through the change is not permanent, is temporary, and is for sure the source of lamentation for us. Anything, job change, source of lamentation only. Even if you are going for a hike means, salary hike, not a mountain hike. Right? Even in English is like, what can we do? English like that. So even if you go for a salary hike, you don't know who that boss is, what he will do, what kind of politics now I have to deal with. I had so much of headache, so much of burnout in my previous job. Same thing. Any change, we don't agree. Any change, we don't agree. Even when you get a marriage proposal, you will not agree first. Then later, all the parents will jump in and they'll convince, right? Then the marriage happens. Then of course, after the marriage also, a lot of changes happen in Grihastha. That is a different, I will not get into that. So change is Asat. Na sato vidyato bhavo, na bhavo vidyate drishto. Those who have studied the nature of these two, they have concluded this truth. Okay? So the idea is that we should become, and our nature is Sat, Chit, Ananda. But in the temporary state, I am experiencing Asat, Achit, Nirananda. Because I am experiencing everything temporary, everything that is going through change. Hence, the world, this whole world is designed to go through change. At the beginning only I said, right? Change is the constant, right? So, 11:37, Prabhuji. We are supposed to stop now? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just skip. Most important signs of soul I'll conclude. Okay, Prabhuji? Yes. Then Krishna says, Avinashi tu tadvidhi yena sarvamidam tatam vinasham abhyayasyasya nakaschit kartum arhati. Right? So basically, that which pervades the entire body you should know to be indestructible. So the soul that's sitting inside this body is indestructible. You cannot destroy it. Then he says, Antavantu ime deha nityasyoktah sharirinaha anashino aprameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. This, 2.18. Okay, let me go to that 2.18 real quick. Because I wrote in my prescription doctor language, I'm not able to read my own notes. So, the material body of the indestructible, immeasurable and eternal living entity is sure to come to an end. Therefore, fight, O descendant of Bharata. Ya enam vetti hantaram, yaschainam manyate hatam, ubhau tau na vijanito, nayam hantina hanyate. Ya enam vetti hantaram, one who thinks that this living entity can be killed, nor who thinks that I am the killer, both of them are wrong, because the soul cannot be killed. Neither who thinks the living entity the slayer, nor he who thinks it is slain is in knowledge. Okay, both of them are not. Ubhau tau na vijanito. They are not situated in the right knowledge. Now, does that give us a license to kill anything and anybody? The so-called capital punishment, right? They give, like if somebody is a murderer, and he will come and say, quote this, ya enam vetti hantaram, like that he will say in the Supreme Court or wherever the court. Hey, what are you asking? Neither I am the killer nor the entity gets killed. So no need to punish me. Like that he cannot quote. Why? Because in fact, even Arjuna is being forced to kill. Not forced, he is being influenced or being given knowledge to kill the opposite party. Why? Because he is doing that to establish dharma. To establish dharma. So to establish dharma, so ahimsa is not about killing or not killing. Ahimsa means that it may appear to be himsa, but when it is done to establish dharma, it is perfectly okay. Just like a soldier, when he is on the battlefield, he has to kill the opposite enemy. Yes? He cannot say, oh, ahimsa paramo dharma, after showing up there, and then he will say, no, I will not kill. Then the other opposite guy will shoot you anyway. This Operation Sindoor and all these things happened, right? The guy shows up there and then the Jawan says, no, ahimsa paramo dharma, I will not fight. Is that accepted? No, it's not. So that soldier has been trained, given authority to hold the same gun and go onto the battlefield and fight. Now, if the same soldier comes inside and he goes to some shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper may be doing some, wrong things, like, he's cheating people by whatever, then he cannot take the same gun and shoot that way, because you have no authority now. You have authority at the battlefield, not here, right? So, dharma, ahimsa, paramo dharma, means ahimsa means, true ahimsa means himsa for the execution of dharma also. The soldier is killing, right? That's himsa, but to establish dharma. So, Krishna wanted to tell him, if somebody is running, okay, some lady runs out of fear of, life, and she hides, and you are chanting Hare Krishna, and somebody goes and then hides behind. And then some rowdies will come and they'll say, hey, where did that lady go? Oh, ahimsa paramo dharma, I only tell truth. Oh, she's here, like that you'll say. So to tell the truth there in that situation, that the lady is there so that these people can take her life away, is himsa. And telling a lie that I don't know, I have not seen, to protect that person is ahimsa. You understand? Everybody is understanding the context. So it has to be applied according to time, place and circumstance. So Krishna is saying, just get up and fight. And then he comes, na jayate mriyate va kadachin, nayam bhutva bhavita na bhuyah, ajo nitya sashvatoyam puranam, na hanyate hanyamane sharire. So this soul, na jayate mriyate va kadachin. For this soul there is no birth or death. The body may have a birthday and a death day. Right? Happy birthday to you. We celebrate so many happy birthdays. Why? Because this body, this Asat, non-existent body, appears to be existing at a specific time and then disappears at a specific time. That's why we celebrate that milestone every day. First 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. Some of us have actually now crossed 50 years. Some of us are going to cross 60 years, like that. So we are celebrating. But this body is na jayate mrete va kadachin. But there is no birth or death to the soul. So now please understand, we were never created. When I say we now, not this external body. I am talking about the inside that body, the true self. It is called in Sanskritam, what is it called? Atma. That Atman is never born. Natvevaham jatunasham, we already saw, right? We always, so the notion that we are created and we are killed does not exist in the spiritual world. Even in the spiritual world and even in this world, the Atma, the true self, who is sitting in this apartment called body, the apartments may change, but the soul is always existing. We are always existing, we are right now existing, and we will continue to exist forever. So when we think of our beloved ones who has departed this world, many times we think, I don't know where they have gone. Nothing has happened. They are always there, because in their pure state as an Atma, they are always there. Okay? Natvevaham na jayate mrite va kadachit, nayam bhutva bhavita na bhuya. Ajo means, ja means that has a birth. Aja means that is unborn. Nitya means that which is eternal. Eternal means that which does not go through what? Changes. That does not go through changes. The soul does not go through changes. Ajo nitya, shashvata. That's why Krishna is using two words. Nitya he is using and shashvata. If nitya means eternal, means only always existing, then why would he use shashvata, right? He is using two different words. You understand? Shashvata means always existing. Nitya means that does not go through changes. You understand? That is the difference. Sat means actually that does not go through changes. All these years I was thinking Sat means that is ever existing. That is also correct. But more important thing is that does not go through changes. Okay? Na ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano. Purano means that existed the oldest. Since you can't put a time stamp, Krishna is saying Purana, existing forever. There is no record of when it came into being created. So we, the supreme, that's why we are called Anu. Anu means atomic particle. He is Vibhu, infinite. The English also, in this word, English is done very good job. The word is called infinitesimal. Please repeat, infinitesimal. Infinitesimal means infinitely small. Infinitely small. Whereas Vibhu, he is infinite. You cannot put him into a finite. He is infinite. Ananta. Right? So he is Vibhu, we are Anu. Now Anu and Vibhu have the same qualities. Okay? Vibhu also is Satchidananda. We are also Satchidananda. Just like the way, a crude example, President of this United States of America, he is also a citizen. Yes? And those who are residing in the country are also citizens. So that way, citizenship standpoint, both are same. But only one can maintain the others. Eko bahunam jo vidadhati kaman. Only one maintains the rest. So one is qualitatively, President of America as well as every citizen, both of them are citizens of America only. But quantitatively, President can rule all of us, whereas we can only rule maybe at home, if the spouse allows. That also we don't rule. Ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Na hanyate. You are never killed, only even if the body is killed. So that is the qualities of the soul. The soul has three qualities. Aja means no more born, unborn. It was never born. Nitya means eternal. Shashvata means unchangeable. Shashvata means eternal, always existed. Okay. And then Krishna gives in the further shlokas that, nainam chindhanti shastrani. A shastra cannot kill it. Because it is, see, the soul is not material. For you to hold on to it, to put water on it, to kill it, to slice it, you cannot. Okay. Nainam chindhanti shastrani, all the shlokas are there. I think I'll stop here. Because the body goes through all these transformations, takes birth in the womb, remains for some time, grows, produces some effects, and gradually dwindles. All the 6 transformations. Whereas soul does not go through that. It is continuously exists. Okay, I'll stop here. Any questions? Yes, Prabhu. Mataji.
So you were saying, technically we understand that above senses is mind, above mind is intelligence, above intelligence is whatever, false ego, above that is spirit soul. So how do we understand that is the soul associating with senses? Because we are saying, right, when we associate with unchanging, like a mountain, you feel more happy. Right? So that means the senses, when they're associating with the soul, we should be more happy because we have soul inside us. We are the soul, right? I also understand that, soul is not in that best of the pure condition that it is able to. But how do we comprehend all this and stitch it together to have a better understanding that soul is right here, which is a permanent servant of Krishna, but still we are in this world of unhappiness. I don't know if I'm making sense.
So we should grow. I think I understand. So we are in a current situation, we are confused. How do we go back to eternity? Is your question?
Correct, because we are eternal.
But we are experiencing temporary things right now.
Temporary things, and we take pleasure in that temporary things, though.
Yeah, slowly. That's why slowly we have to attach ourselves to the things that produce Sat. The few things that actually produce Sat is Sat Sang. Sat Sang. Like everybody of you, all of us coming to Gita Mandir like this, taking Satsang. Satsang means good association. Satsang also means eternal association. So that which can produce a Sat, the unchangeable aspects in our life. So we do A, B, C, D, association. B, reads books, discuss about this more deeply, like how we are doing. C, chanting the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what we are doing in this process is we are producing that Sat. Okay, by chanting, what we are bringing, we are closely getting attached to. The holy name of the Lord is very powerful, and that can actually help us go to the roots. So it's like peeling an onion. When you peel all the onion, then you go to the core. Right? So the chanting is removing all these layers of all this avidya. Okay, avidya means what? Vidya means knowledge, avidya means ignorance. Ignorance is what? That this body is permanent, that I am this body, that I can do anything with this body is ignorance. But the more closer you become, see, even 100 years, 80 years, 90 years old people, sometimes they achieve so many great things. Srila Prabhupada achieved such great things at the age of 70, right? So why you think? Because the more he is situated in his as a servant of Krishna, he acted on that platform, his divine grace. Hence, such a magic happened. So each one of us, we actually, so amritatvaya kalpate. That's why Krishna says that person who can. The answer is given, titikshva, and one who can withstand ups and downs first through the means of tolerance, and then takes up to the process of things that produce satsang. A, B, C, association, books, chanting, and D means diet, means proper diet. Yeah, healthy, sattvic bhoga that's offered to the Lord is partaken as a prasadam. Prasadam means mercy of the Lord. Bhoga means that which is to be enjoyed by the Lord. We offer the bhoga to the Lord. My Lord, please enjoy this bhoga. This is our offering. Please kindly take it. And when the Lord accepts that, and then you distribute that among ourselves, it becomes prasadam. Prasadam means mercy of the Lord. So hearing this katha is prasadam. Reading books is prasadam. Associating, getting an opportunity to associate like this in Gita Mandir like this is prasadam. Prasadam means only not only eating. Prasadam means only if their rasgulla is there, only if that's not the only prasadam. This is all prasadam. Prasadam means mercy. Sometimes, very exalted souls, they cannot eat, right? So what they'll do, if you probably please eat this rasgulla, they'll offer the obeisances to the prasadam. Because it is, you have to honoring prasadam means either you can honor in your mind by offering obeisances, or you can take that and put it in your mouth and then experience it also as the bhoga. So that's why eating also, see, this is the beauty of Srila Prabhupada. He gave us complete formula. A home exercise for all of you. Homework. How many of you are ready? Please raise your hand. Homework. In this whole week, how many meals you are going to have? Every day, three meals at least. So next 7 days, this is the Sunday. Next Sunday, Saturday, 7 days. 21 meals you will have minimum. Not minimum. Okay. That you decide, minimum or maximum. At least 1 or 2 meals this time, exclusively after you first cook with proper, consciousness. Not talking to somebody or, while cooking, talking to somebody, hey, what are you doing like that? Not like that. Peacefully, just while hearing a lecture, you prepare the food. Next, when you sit down, offer it to the Lord, and then when you sit down to eat, create 1 meal, 21 meals. 1 meal, you create a sacred space and put a nice lecture of your Guru Maharaj or some nice lecture. If you go to ISKCON lectures on YouTube, you'll get thousands of lectures. You play the lecture. While hearing that, you simply eat prasadam. See the change it produces. You attentively. Nowadays, all the kids and many of us all switch on the TV. We don't know what is going into the mouth. We don't know what is going into our mind. So much you are feeding. Take time. One thing we can learn from French people or Europeans. For Europeans, at least when I worked 10 years back, if they go to, especially in France, I have experience. If they have a lunch for 1.5 hours, during that lunch, they happily sit, all of them, at workplace also. No devices now. Those 10 years back, not many devices were there. But they will talk eye to eye. 1.5 hours, happily they will talk and eat. No work. Only in America, while driving also, nowadays Tesla has this full self-drive, FSD. So they are working with the computers while driving. Can you believe? So we don't, even number 1, number 2, that guy is taking a call while going this, in the office I saw. He is in a meeting, but he is doing number 1. So, at least have number 1 peacefully, man. Number 1, number 2, these guys are, So, take time, homework. Listen to a spiritual lecture and eat prasadam. 15 minutes you spend time. You You experience and you please come and share next week. How many of you are ready to do this homework? Yes, please. Thank you. I hope that. So the more, no, you didn't answer? Titikshva and then ABCD. Association, books, chanting and proper diet.
So it means that because we identify ourselves with the body, the soul goes through all this, right?
Correct.
So because that's why we are not able to get the bliss, even though the soul is eternal and blissful.
Yeah.
Because the soul is identifying with the body, we are not able to get.
Correct, mother.
So, but as you said, like the formula given in the path, so when we are doing all these things, so we are coming to that sat stage.
Correct.
Then we'll be able to understand or get the pleasure or the bliss.
Correct, mother. Yes.
So
Thank you, mother.
Soul is identifying itself as the body. That means superficially it is looking like body is more powerful than soul.
Appears, yes. That is why it is called Maya. Yeah, it temporarily appears. Yeah, illusion. Maya means illusion. It gives you an illusion. So, okay, simple. You would have gone to exhibitions and all that in India, even here also. When you go to a mirror, in one mirror you look like stout. In another mirror you look, very long like that. Is that reality? It's illusion. So the reflection you are seeing in all these concave, whatever, I don't know, I forgot physics also. Convex mirrors. It gives different kinds of shapes to you. But are you really that person like that? No. That's why the darpana has to be cleaned. Cheto darpana. Marjana. Marjana means cleaning. Cheta means mind. So this mind is projecting a picture of you which you are not. This material mind is projecting, you projector, you have a projector, it produces some, thing. So right now it is producing an image of yourself which you are not. So right now we are seeing this whole world thinking that I am the hero. But in actuality I am the zero, because I have to add one in front of that zero to become infinite. And that one is Krishna. You understand? So Maya means zero only. But Maya means it will tell that you are that one. You are the one. You are the hero. The supreme hero, Nayakanam Shiromani, who? Krishna. He is the supreme hero. And when we are all zeros without him. When you add Krishna into our lives, we become also there. You have 10,000 zeros, but if one is not there in the front, what is the use? You put Krishna one in the front, then it becomes highly valuable. Our life becomes valuable. So this is a journey. Current state to future state. Current state, lamentation. Future state, dhira. Yeah? That is the path Krishna gives. Any other question? Yes, Prabhu?
Please accept my humble obeisances.
Please accept.
We were discussing on this topic, and one of the question came was, what is the position of the soul in different kind of realizations? Like Brahman realization is there, then Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization. So what happens to the soul? Like, does it merge? Like the first one, what happens to the soul? Like, does it merge into something, or it loses existence? What happens?
So Prabhu is asking, the future state, and the future state has multiple dimensions to it. One is called Brahman realization, then the other one is called Paramatma realization, and the third one is called Bhagavan realization. In short, Brahman realizations means one who actually experiences only Sat future. Experiencing Sat is important, but that is not the alone. Sat means eternal, that that which is non-changing. So in Brahman realization, you will experience one aspect of it, which is Sat. In Paramatma realization means that same supreme absolute truth, that Param Satyam is all pervading as a Brahman, is also there as a localized Paramatma in every living entity, including insects, including amoeba, including corona also. Right? That is second level. That is Chit aspect. Chit means knowledgeful. When somebody becomes knowledgeful of that supreme, also is present in all of us, and you can see within, then that person becomes Paramatma realized person. So that is the second. We cannot say first stage, second stage like that. They are simultaneously exist. In a train, all the compartments are going to the same destination. Okay, so the destination is perceived to be different here in this case, but they are all. That's why Vyasadeva says, Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan. What is that shloka? Vadanti tattva vidas tattvam yad jnanam advayam. This jnanam is advayam, does not produce duality. Yad jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti iti shabdhyate. The learned transcendentalists have called this by multiple means based on their experience. One who has experienced only Sat, eternity, future, has called it Brahman. One who has experienced not only Sat plus Chit also, okay, Chit means knowledgeful of that, then they have experienced Paramatma within their hearts and in the hearts of others, all living entities. But one who has experienced Sat, Chit and unlimited happiness also, that person has experienced it in the form of Bhagavan. So you experience all the aspects of it in Bhagavan. But there is an apple. You eat on one side. That's one aspect. But you turn it around and eat another second bite. But one who has eaten the whole entire apple. So one who has appetite to only eat few bites has eaten only few bites. One who has appetite to eat half of it, he has eaten half of it. But one who wants to eat the full and experience fully, then that is Bhagavan realization. So Bhagavan, Paramatma and impersonal Brahman. The destiny is again, like you said, destiny means what? You are experiencing it. So in one sense, true for devotees, the destiny many times, of course, as an impetus for somebody to consider spirituality, the card that has been played is go back to Godhead. But you see the examples of Prahlad Maharaj, you see the examples of Dhruv Maharaj. Nowhere they say, I want to go back to Godhead. In fact, they say, wherever I am, so be it. In fact, Bali Maharaj was pushed to Patalam. But of course, Lord assures that eventually will come back to me. Dhruv Maharaj, all this. They are not claiming. Their initial journey may be to get some position. Like Dhruv Maharaj wanted a permanent position in the planet as a king, as a greater than a king. So he got a Dhruva planet also. But after he had experienced Sat Chit Ananda in the form of Sakshat Bhagavan appearing in front of him, he changed his mind. And every one of us will change our mind. We may go to Tirupati, Venkateshwara Swami, Balaji, marriage, job, green card, this card, yellow card, ration card, all things we'll put. But eventually, through the cleaning, we will come to the stage of purification. And once the purification, I don't want this green card. What is the use of this green card? I want green card in Vaikuntha. That also they will not ask actually. Krishna himself will give green card, permanent residentship in Vaikuntha. Even though you do not have, Prahlad Maharaj prayers, right? Even though you have not asked, let me give you. In fact, Krishna forces the devotee to take this. Just to set an example. Okay? I hope that. Yes. Any other questions? Nice questions. They are only helping me, Prabhuji. If not, no questions? Okay, Prabhuji? Yeah, 12:07. Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhujis and Matajis, for your wonderful association and blessings. So if I have spoken anything wrong, please kindly excuse. And let us offer our prayers at the lotus feet of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. And all the services we do, let that be offered to the lotus feet of Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.